Morning, Craig. Thank you very much for asking me to join you. Thank you for asking me to contribute to your book. I really enjoyed reading this because it made me realize I'm not the only idiot out there that makes bad decisions when I'm hiring people. I really enjoyed reading it. I mean, one of the things that stuck to me is there are a lot of people who start the hiring process like I did. We trust human nature and we trust what people tell us, when in fact that's a great start, but it's not enough. And so when I read through the book, it kind of came to me in two parts. There's the hiring process and what you've done wrong and what you should do to fix that in the future. And then there's the, okay, so you've already made the mistake. Don't wait around forever to fix it. And as I look back on my career, I often didn't listen to people, or the little intuition in the back of my head, which is what my particular story refers to. I suspected that the individual involved may not be the right fit, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and it turned out that my gut was right, and I should have done more homework and followed up with more references and stuff like that. But the other stuff that came to me when I was reading all the stories in the book is that once you realize that you've made a mistake. And in my case, I always give people way too much benefit of the doubt. Historically, everybody says you really should make a move on this individual, and I go, well, wait a minute, maybe he's got problems at home, or maybe he's from outside our industry and he needs time to adjust. Or, I'm making all kinds of excuses for the person, but they're really excuses to cover my bad hiring process. So once you come to terms with the fact that you've made a mistake, the next really important thing is, as is brought out in the book, is don't wait all day to make the decision. Make a change, and your business will be better off for it in the long term. And interestingly, anytime I've made a mistake in hiring and eventually had to dismiss the employee, the people that employee worked with would often come to me and go, what took you so long? I mean, why were you the only one in the organization that didn't see this problem? And if you wait too long, not only does it hurt the organization, but it affects your leadership ability with these people. You lose credibility because you're apparently the only one in the organization who doesn't see that you've made a terrible mistake. So I found the stories very valuable, reassuring that I'm not the only one in the world that made these mistakes. And I would recommend, I'm going to give this to my HR department here at the brewery. And I'm going to recommend to people who may be watching this that this is actually not a bad thing to have to hand out to people. Read it first, take it to heart, realize that you've made some mistakes, as have many other people, learn from them, and then pass this on to people who can benefit from it. So great job. I enjoyed reading about other people, and congratulations on the success of the book.